Brought to you by Gospel of God's Grace Ministries. Testimony.
Good morning, church. The grace of God is sufficient for us. My name is Rudiran Ntompe. I am from a small village in Sopong called Mukungwan. I'm here to give testimony about breakthrough. 2012, I went to 3G. But before going there, let me show you how I was living. I'm a middle distance runner. Middle distance runner is somebody who is doing 800 meters to 21 kilometers. But myself specifically, I do between 5,000, that is 5 kilometers, and 21 kilometers. That is my specialty. And people of God, it was very difficult before I knew God. I would compete, I would get position 4, position 5, and sometimes by luck, I would get position 3.
You are saying that before you encountered Christ, position 3 for you was the best.
Yes, sir.
Continue with the testimony.
And for myself getting position 3, a team will be selected to represent my country. Position 1, 2 will be selected, and position 4, 5 will be selected, and I will be left out without any explanation. And that was my life. I was just living like that. I was hopeless and looking that my life was getting into a ditch. I went around looking for solution. I went to witchcraft. They would give me something. They would say, just hold this. And I would do that, but nothing will come out of that.
So you are saying that you went to witch doctors looking for that luck, but it was to no avail.
Yes, sir.
Continue with the glorious testimony.
It happened like that, I was hopeless because there was nothing that I could do. And 2006, I joined the army. I'm a soldier. I joined the army. So I thought, yes, this is my opportunity, because the people who I competed with, most of them were soldiers, so I thought I would get a better training and I would be selected for the national team. It became worse now. I would get position 3, still I will not be selected to represent my country. And 2012, my daughter was booked for an operation. That is why miracles started happening. My daughter was booked for an operation, and my wife here, by then she was my girlfriend. She took her to 3G for prayers. She was on the prayer line. Man of God came to her and talked to my wife, said, I'm praying for your marriage. She never talked about the operation. That was it. So my wife came back and told me that the prophet never said anything about the operation, but he only said he's praying for our marriage. Then I said, wow.
So you were discouraged?
I was discouraged because I was into debts by then.
What you wanted to hear from God was, I'm bringing finances into your life, I'm bringing solution to your finances.
Yeah, that was the list that I thought of, because her intention of going to the church was for my daughter to be prayed for a successful operation. But the man of God, Prophet Cedric, never said anything about the operation. She only talked about her life. So that is when miracles started happening. Next Sunday, I went to church, so I wanted to see for myself what was really happening. So I was seeing, okay, this is it. And I went back. He touched me. I never fall because I saw many people falling. So I thought maybe going to church I will fall, but I never fell. So I went back, and I was very much encouraged. I was very much encouraged by the teachings there that I received about character. And that is what really changed me, because of the powerful message that I received about character. And I started building on my character, and I continued going to church, receiving the powerful messages. And people of God, that was when my life started turning around. I started to live again. That is when I started looking at myself and said, wow, this is who I am, because it was miracle after miracle. I started winning, and that year, 2012, I was selected to go to Mozambique for half marathon, 21 kilometers.
Now, tell us, upon arriving in Mozambique, what happened there?
I got a silver medal, sir.
Put your hands together, people of God. You said before you encountered Christ, position 3 was the best for you.
Yes.
Now, you said when you went there, after you encountered Christ, you now got a silver medal.
Yes, sir.
What position was that?
I got position 2.
It was
sir.
position 2.
Yes.
From position 3 to position 2.
Yes.
Put your hands together. Come on, put those hands together.
Yes.
Continue with your glorious testimony.
Yes, my man of God. That was in 2012. That is when my life started turning around, and really things started happening. I started winning, and not just winning with money. Yes, that is when I started seeking Christ the more, and I just wanted to stay with my wife, because by then I was cheating on her. I was going, but after that. I started straightening up, just looking onto her and staying close to Jesus. And 2012, that is when things started happening. I started winning, and I started saving. And this saving, I got the hunger of saving. I stayed with my wife for 9 years, and 2013 we got married because of God.
Put your hands together, people of God. I believe you understand our brother here. He's saying that when he went to the church, he was not married to this woman. The woman went to the church. The man of God prayed for the woman, and he prophesied to her. He said, I'm praying upon your life, marriage breakthrough. And he said, upon going to church himself, he received, now all these messages, they started building up around his life, and now his character started changing. He said now, as he was making it in his career, he started saving money for his marriage. So he said after he had gathered all this money, he got married to this woman. Earlier on, you said that you wanted to demonstrate to us, you wanted to show us the medals that you are having in your hands. Can you continue, say?
Yes, yeah. These are just a few medals that I got. These are only gold medals. I got silver and bronze at one, but I only brought gold medals. Yes.
So you are saying what you are holding in your hands is just a few?
Yes, sir.
Now, can you, in those few you are holding, can you just take one by one, just a few?
Yes, sir.
A few from the few you are holding.
Yes, this one is when I represented, because now and then every time I have to be it's a must. I'm in the team that represent the country.
So you are always representing the country.
Yes,
that's
sir.
A breakthrough. Put your hands together. Put those hands together. Continue with your testimony.
Yes, sir. It's overwhelming, because I'm so happy because of this, God, that there is so much anointing. We are so blessed to have the prophet like this. He's very much anointed. And if you look again here, this is a trophy I got in 2013 PPC. And this is another trophy I got in 10 kilometers, 2012. And this is another trophy, 2013. And this is another 2014.
Now, all in all, how many trophies do you have there on the table?
I have 5 here, but I've got 3 other at home.
Put your hands together, people of God.
Yes, sir.
Continue with your glorious testimony.
Okay. If you look very closely here, at the board here.
Watch the screen of your television.
You will find that I'm wearing long socks. It is by the grace of God. You will never see somebody wearing long socks
while they are running.
Yes, it's very rare. That is because inside there is living water.
Put your hands together. Put those hands together. You may have your seat. You said you were wearing long socks because you were putting living water. Were you not disturbed by this living water?
I never get disturbed.
You were not disturbed.
It is by the grace of God. Okay, let me continue.
Now, tell us, we are interested now.
Yes,
we saw you just now on that paper. You said you were wearing long socks because you were putting living water there. Before that, what were you putting there?
I was holding a muti in my hand.
You were holding a muti?
Yes.
Did the muti work for you?
Never.
Now, did the living water work for you?
Absolutely.
Put your hands together! Continue with your glorious testimony.
Yes, sir. On the 1st of March this year, man of God prayed for me, and he said he's turbocharging me.
Brought to you by Gospel of God's Grace Ministries. Prophecy.
I want to do just a little thing, just in you. Normally, I always have a table. Table. I want to pray for my brother because 29 is there's still a long way to go. I want to see people confessing about what Muna. What I would say, Mujile. This is terrible for you. Thank you, Jesus.
He said he was putting a turbocharge in you.
Yes, sir.
What was your belief when the man of God said this to you?
I was a little bit confused because I didn't understand what the turbocharge was about.
You were confused.
Yes, sir.
Continue with the glorious testimony.
Yes, but indeed that was really a turbocharge because last Sunday I was competing half marathon. There were athletes from Namibia, Zimbabwe, and it was really a turbocharge because
You were faster than before.
I was faster.
Is that what you are saying?
Yes, I was faster than before.
Put your hands together. Put those hands together. Continue saying.
Yes, sir. And you know, I was feeling sorry for my opponents because I was seeing they were struggling, but I was with that turbocharge. So I was really enjoying because I could give them some water because I could see they were struggling. And I believe God.
Are you saying that as you were running, you had room enough to wait for these guys and see if they can catch up?
Yes, sir.
They never caught up?
Yes.
Put your hands together. Continue with your glorious testimony.
Yes, sir. And I got position 2, and here is the trophy that I received last
The turbocharge.
Yes, sir.
Put your hands together. Yes, Sam.
Yes,
we heard you earlier on saying that you were going to represent the country in many countries. Can you list them? Which countries were you representing the country?
Oh, I'm sorry, I nearly forgot, Sam. I've been to Bulgaria, I've been to France, I've been to Mozambique, I've been to Lesotho, I've been to Cape Town, I've been to Birmingham, UK. I am traveling man of God.
Did you ever believe that you will make it to all these countries you are making? I believe now, it's an adventure. You are seeing things that you never saw before. Did you believe that you would ever go there in life?
Oh, because Naki Palette from 5 like it's already UK, so it's a miracle to me.
Put your hands together. It's a miracle. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I was competing on Sunday, and yesterday I was competing again. And nobody believed that after you have run 21 kilometers, you cannot compete again for 5,000 meters. That is 5 kilometers, 12 runs, commonly known.
So you said even yesterday you were competing?
Yes, and yesterday I was competing, and it is really a miracle. I got position 1. And
the turbocharge.
Yeah.
Put your hands. All we can say is wow, say. Now, having seen the finger of God, the move of God in your life, what can be your word of encouragement? I stated earlier on that all those people who are gathered here, they came here believing God for a miracle in their life. What can you say to them?
Say, I won yesterday, and I will be going to Korea in October.
What a wonder we serve.
If you look here, on the 11th, God bless me. I'm no longer a joint worker. I by the grace of God, I received.
Put your hands. Now, I'm just going to allow you, say, I've been now interrogating your test. I'm just going to leave you flow with your testimony. You have a lot to talk about.
Yes, sir. The grace did not only affect me, it affected my wife also. In 2012, the scholarship closed on the 10th of May, but she applied on July. Not only did she apply, she didn't qualify.
The grace of God is very, very sufficient for you, church. Okay. Because it's not going to be 2012. Negative from 5 I said, this God is too much. Mola Pillan. Can apply? Kisa qualify. Depends on the qualify. Normally, 36. upwards.
So what you are saying is you are encouraged by the testimony of your husband.
Yes.
When you saw your husband going to places that he did not deserve or he did not qualify to go to, you were encouraged.
Yes.
And you said there was grace in your house.
Yes.
Now, can you take us to the grace that you saw in your house? What is it that the Lord did for you?
Modimo a mona a ntshofatsa ka go a sekolong ha ka bona ebile ne go closing date ne le ka nna ke apply-ile go le July go ne go tswetse ka June ba ba itseng sponsor sa government ne be ka apply-ela closing date se bolo go hita ke tsana ba mpotsa gore le rontso le ka ga go bolo tswala.
It was a month after the closing date.
Yes.
Continue with the
Mo
glorious.
mo gore dio tsa modimo ha dina procedure modimo a beile le tsatsi ya le go betse re ke la gago ke la gago.
What you are saying is that God is breaking the power of protocol.
Yes.
Put your hands together, people of God.
Monna modimo na ga se ga iragala nna hela ngwana ke na le ngwana o 8 years. Mo ile gore monna modimo na mo rapela the very first day ke tla ko 3G na rapela ngwana ke after male tsoga ba nthapella le nna e tla tlhameletsela ba ta re rapella a ba mpotsa ka rra go ngwana ke tsetsila ntlha ke gore ga o hile na prophecy ka lenyalo la me a ba batla rra go ngwana mpotsa rra go ngwana o kae ene na nthile re go tiro ka nte rra go ngwana ke nang ka ke tsena a yo kopana le ngwanyana yo mongwe. Prophet ona tla go nna ka bogale and my sister I'm praying for your marriage ka face e serious ba mpotsa re ra go ngwana o kae ke se ke mo elela ntlha di tsetsi le mela ntlha ka ke rekeng.
We really understand how severe that situation was. You said you also wanted to testify about your daughter. What can you say?
Mwana ke o tlhomaganya bo e go tswa ha ke re ofisitse ka ga ofisitse 3 mo subject on ofisitse 3 kana total ofisitse 3 ke ga go bona bo a tlhomagantse bo e hela yana batho.
Put your hands together, people of God. Now, we want to hear from your husband. Having seen the finger of God in your life, having seen his move, his mighty hand in your life, what can be your word of encouragement to all these people who are gathered here?
Yes, my word of encouragement go to every sportsman and sportswoman over there. I've been there. Seek the face of God. Trust in God. And hona le mosadi mo Bible-eng ona ya go Jesu a kopa thuso a heta Jesu a mmolella gore sela mathothora sa lwele borothole bana ba lelwapa wena bata mathothora ja mathothora o ta se go fadiwa mathothora ke bua ka living water ke bua ka living stick to the word of God and you will be blessed. So I'm waiting against us so ha gona thuso.
We thank God for your wonderful word of advice. People of God, put your hands together one more time. Yes, sir, we thank you for that wonderful word of encouragement, and we only encourage you. There is more to life that meets the ordinary eye. Seek the face of God, and only God will win 2015 God this year.
Thank you, sir.
Brought to you by Gospel of God's Grace Ministries. Prophet Cedric, making your life easy, bringing hope to the hopeless. The grace of God is sufficient for you.